It's Sports Frenzy! Sports Frenzy!
What's up, Frenzy Head Nation? I'm back. It is season 6. Been gone a few episodes. It is episode 12.
That's right, not episode 10.
I am back on the air. It's good to be back. As you can hear in the background, Brother Rose is back down to just sound effects.
That's okay. They got tired of seeing my ugly mug.
No, they didn't. They enjoyed seeing your ugly mug.
Thanks, Tim.
Oh, anyway, I just wanted to take a moment to thank everybody out there for your good thoughts, wishes, prayers, and during my downtime. It's been real tough around here, but with all the Sports Frenzy Nation and all my brothers and sisters out there, I am getting through. So I wanted to make sure I thanked everyone for everything that you did while we were gone, and Rose and everybody else in the nation that managed to carry on in my absence. But it's I just wanted to thank you guys for all that, and it's good to be back.
He's back.
Some people are like, "Oh no."
No, everybody's happy because now they don't have to hear me. Oh, just a second. Okay. Oh, 1 second there.
No, yeah. Anytime we have to do a show by ourselves, it makes it a little harder to do. But yeah, we carry on. That's what we do, and that's what the Sports Frenzy Nation does. And so there's been some big stuff in my absence, like the end of NASCAR. We don't have any NASCAR again until what, Rose? When's NASCAR coming back?
Around Valentine's Day.
Around Valentine's Day. Well, that's perfect.
Nothing says love like NASCAR.
But do we have another pay-per-view or anything coming up anytime soon?
I believe in 2 weeks.
Oh, there you go. So we're not always without our third sheet, but wow, a lot happening right now in sports, and we'll get into some of that in a few minutes. So how you doing tonight, Rose?
Doing good. Just been busy this week with work and other things going on.
Does it feel weird not being on camera right now?
No, it's kind of nice actually. I don't have to worry about the camera so much and where I'm looking. And I won't lie, I'm getting a little lazy, I think, because I don't have to worry so much about where the camera is. So, next Sunday is the next pay-per-view. It's the TLC pay-per-view.
Oh yes, how could we forget the TLC? Oh man, Lions going down like crazy right now.
They were. It's the third quarter. The Lions were up 20-0, and Green Bay has scored 2 touchdowns back to back very quickly.
And we've had a couple of injuries just in the last couple of minutes, and looks like they're helping Ola get off the field right now with a tender foot. It looks like, man. Anyway, if you haven't guessed, as you know, we film our Friday morning show on Thursday nights, and Thursday night football is the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions playing. And the Lions were dominating the whole first half of the game, and the second half they're struggling. So let's hope they can still get a win tonight. And our very own Roger Schoonover is there on the Green Bay Packer goal line side. And when Green Bay gets down there, you can see 2 guys in orange way over on one side. That is Roger Schoonover and his buddy. All right, so we're going to start off, and yay for us, we're on top of the girls' basketball this season. How awesome is that? Good job, Rose.
Thank you.
So that's what we're going to start off with. We're going to start off with some girls' high school basketball tonight. And our first game is a rivalry game, and it's going to be tough for you guys to call, especially if you haven't followed girls basketball in a while, or if you don't know anything about these 2 teams. But we have the Madison Trojans. They are 1 win, 0 losses. They are traveling to Hudson Tigers, who are 1 win and 0 losses. Who are you going with in this one, Rose?
See, that's always the problem, too, when you get to the beginning of these seasons, is you don't know which team's going to be better, because you don't have much of a record. And I think I'm going to go with Hudson, though, just because they have home court advantage.
Yeah, I've done no research on any of these teams. I've been kind of out of the loop and everything. So, but I agree. I am going to go with Hudson just because our Hudson sideline reporter Rich Hollowell lives over there, and so I'm going with Hudson as well.
Next, we have the 0 wins, 1 loss, the Adrian Maples. They're traveling to the 0 wins, 0 losses Milan. I got to go with Adrian on this.
Whew. It's early in the season yet. I think just because they have home court advantage, I'm going to go with Milan just to make it interesting that I'm back. Make it interesting between you and I once again.
I think you got hear some Adrian fans booing you there, Tim.
Yeah, I know. I am bad.
Boo! Boo!
Sorry, our Adrian fans. I don't know. I don't know anything about Milan, but they haven't played any games yet, and you guys, and Adrian has 1 loss, so I'm not sure. All right, I could be wrong. Who knows? I'm a little rusty, guys. Give me a break.
That's okay. I think this season I could use you having a little rust. I haven't won those title belts outright yet.
All right. So what was your average score doing for you while I was off? Could you have possibly won any titles?
Well, last week we tied, even though you were off camera.
Oh, that's right. I forgot I made my picks last week.
And the week before, 14 points.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So probably
Rose is
not.
struggling this season. Rose is having a tough season this year.
I am.
All right. Our next game is still women's high school basketball. We have the 0 wins and 1 loss Lenawee Christian They are traveling to the 0 wins and 1 loss Morenci. Wow, Rose, which way are you leaning on this one?
I got to go with Morenci.
I'm going to go there with you, too. Morenci for me as well.
And your last girls high school basketball is the 0 wins, 1 loss Carlton Airport. They're traveling to the 0 wins, 0 losses, the Tecumseh Indians. Ooh, is that a new logo, Tim?
That is a new logo. I printed
I
that
like
one.
that
Today.
one.
You like that one?
I do. That's very pretty.
Pretty.
I'm going with Tecumseh because they have home court advantage.
I think I will go with Tecumseh as well. Home court advantage is what I'm looking into there.
Real quick, sorry about no guys basketball. I checked the site again, and there's no high school basketball Friday or Saturday this week for whatever reason. So I think they had a couple earlier in the week, but the girls are getting the Friday night games here. So.
Oh, that's all right. We can get some work the girls' games in there. It's all good. All right.
You went to Tecumseh too, right?
I did go to Tecumseh, yes.
All right.
Looks like we have some NCAA football action going on here. And these are is this the final week for college football before bowl games are announced?
It's kind of like, I think each, like how they have the Big Ten championship game.
Oh, that's right. Yes,
That's
we got the
what
championship.
all of these are. It's like the Big Ten championship, the SEC championship game. So it's kind of finishing up the conferences to figure out who moves on in the tournament. So, but a lot of these games have a lot of
lot at stake.
yeah, well, especially a couple of these lower ranked teams here. They could get themselves into the NCAA playoff bracket there. So, real important games, though.
All right, well, I'm going to let you take this game.
We have the 10 wins, 2 losses, ranked 22, Temple. They are playing the 11 wins, 1 loss, ranked 19th, Houston. And I'm not saying that Houston has home field advantage because a lot of the teams are playing on a neutral site. For instance, Michigan State versus Iowa, they're playing in Indianapolis.
Oh, wow, okay.
So it's not like either team really has a home field advantage.
Right.
When they say home field, this team's home, that just means they get to wear their home colors, basically, probably.
Okay, that's
but this
great
game,
explanation of that.
This game happens to be my squeaker game of the week.
Squeaker.
And I want to give a special thanks. I see the dog likes it.
Yes.
He's very interested in that. He's like, Dad, throw it, Dad. Come on, throw it, Dad. Come on, throw it, Dad. Come on. I want to give a special shout out to Dancing Deb there. She bought that for Tim and I. So thank you, Dancing Deb. We appreciate that.
Yep, she totally went out and just decided you guys need a duck for your squeaker game of the week. So I'm like, all right, cool. Next day she comes in, she had me one.
Well, thank you, Dancing Deb. We appreciate it.
So, those of you who have forgotten, our squeaker game of the week means that Rose thinks this game is going to be very close, and we're ballparking it for football in the range of 3 to 7 points for a touchdown.
Yep.
We'll go with that.
Yep, somewhere in there, yep. Or shoot, there's been a couple of games that have been a point difference.
Exactly. So, anywhere's from 1 to 7, we'll say, basically, is what we consider a squeaker game of the week. It's that close.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go with Temple. I have this feeling that Houston had an easier schedule. So I'm going with Temple on this one.
You know, Temple is the Temple Owls. I like Owls. I really haven't heard a whole lot about Houston. I'm going to go with Temple as well. All right, this next game is a huge, huge game. We have the 10 wins, 2 losses, ranked 18th in the nation, Florida Gators. And they're traveling to the 11 wins, 1 loss, ranked number 2 in the nation, Alabama. Do you know where this game's being played, Rose? You had details on the other one there.
Well, one sec here. I can pull that up here.
I know this. I did see on the TV tonight that this is a 4 o'clock game, so it's a little bit. It's in the afternoon. Green Bay with the ball, 14 minutes, 20 seconds to go in this game. It's 14-20, Lions lead. And Aaron Rodgers just took a huge hit from the Lions.
I'm a few. Well, all right. So the previous game. Okay, the previous game I get is the American Athletic Conference Championship, and it's being played in Houston, Texas, which I guess is the home of Houston. So I guess Houston does have home field advantage on that one. The next game, we have Florida versus Alabama. It will be played in Atlanta, Georgia.
I've got Alabama for this game.
I also have Alabama. I think this is a huge game for them, and if they lose, that knocks them out of the NCAA playoffs. Next up, we have the 10 wins, 2 losses, ranked 7th in the nation, Stanford. They're traveling to the 8 wins, 4 losses, ranked 20th in the nation, USC. This game is being played in Santa Clara, California. So I guess USC probably has more of a home field advantage on this one, but I am going to go Stanford.
I like Stanford's record better. I'm going to go with Stanford just for that reason alone. All right. Rose knows how to make some happy Sparty fans because he's made this next game your... It's a 3-point bonus game. It's a 3-point bonus game. Oh yeah, it's a 3-point bonus game. Yeah.
You do that so much better than I felt like I get into like almost like this weird jingle when I do it. Well, I think you said I get into almost like a country sound.
You go with a little bit more of a country twang. All right, so we have the 11 wins, 1 loss, ranked 5th in the nation, Michigan State Spartans. Wow, they are traveling to the 12 wins, 0 losses, ranked 4th in the nation, Iowa. What's your thoughts on this one, Rose?
This one's going to get one of these teams into the NCAA playoffs. This is a huge game for both teams. This game is going to be played in Indianapolis, Indiana. I believe it's the Lucas Oil Stadium.
Okay.
I think that's the is that where the Colts play?
Good question. I just found it funny that it's the Lucas Oil Stadium.
Hey, you wanted information? That's the information I got for you.
Is it really there?
But you know what? Iowa has had a very easy schedule this year. Let me see who they've played this year for you guys.
While you're looking that up, I got to tell you, I won't be participating in this.
You defer?
But the governor of Michigan has declared tomorrow Michigan State Day. So, Sparty fans.
two teams they've played that are ranked are Wisconsin, and they won 10-6 against Wisconsin, and Northwestern, where they won 40-10, and now Michigan State. I think Michigan State's had a harder schedule, and I am going to go with Michigan State. And Tim defers.
No, I'll make a pick this week, I think.
Ooh.
I'm trying to think though. With you, you sell it pretty good. Normally I wouldn't want to pick State, but it's a 3-point bonus game, so it does be sacrificing a lot of points, and we got to keep you on your streak of not winning outright.
Hi, Mary. Get her in the picture, Tim. Hi, Mary.
There he is. I didn't mean to strangle you. I mean, that's a guest appearance from my wife. She's rarely ever seen on Sports Frenzy.
I think that's I think that's the first ever.
All right, so this and for first ever, not first ever, but I'm going on record as taking Michigan State. I think they've had a really good season. They're on a roll right now. I think they can get it done. All right. Oh, this is you.
Your last
right.
NCAA football game of the week. We have the 11 wins, 1 loss, ranked 10th in the nation, North Carolina. They're traveling to the 12 wins, 0 losses, ranked 1 in the nation. That's numero uno for you Spanish-speaking people. Clemson. And wouldn't you know it, I had to shut down my window because it was acting up on me there. So
you don't know if this one's being played yet.
1 sec. As soon as it loads back up here, which is running slow because I think Skype is running me slow right now, I will be able to
Did you guys think that we were not going to have any technical difficulties this show? You were wrong.
I'm just happy that we haven't had any camera issues tonight.
You never said.
This game was being played in Charlotte, North Carolina, at the Bank of America Stadium. Giving you guys some hardcore details, but I got to give it to number
details tonight. Love it. Who are you going with, Rose?
Got to go with number 1 Clemson on this one.
One loss, and they're ranked 10th in the nation? Wow. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to play it safe and go with Clemson as well. I was tempted. I came this close to going with North Carolina because it's in Carolina, so I don't know. I'm going to go with Clemson to be safe. All right, next up, we have some men's NCAA basketball making it into our sheets this week. And we have a team I've never, ever heard of before. The Binghamton Bearcats. 2 wins, 4 losses. They are traveling to the 8 wins, 0 losses, ranked 3rd in the nation, Michigan State. Who are you going with, Rose?
Gotta go with Sparty on this one.
Come on. We have 2 Sparty games on here this week. What's up with that?
Hey, it could be worse. We could have Ohio State.
No.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go Michigan State as well for my point.
I'm going Michigan State also. It's a rarity that we have an Ohio State game. It would have to be like Michigan State playing them or Michigan playing them for that game to be on there that week. Next up, we have the 2 wins, 5 losses. Houston Baptists.
Go Blue!
They're traveling to the 5 wins, 2 losses. Go Blue, Michigan Wolverines. Is that a new logo too?
It is.
I like the new shine, like the light behind the M. I like that. You know, Tim and I have Michigan on this one. That's a given.
That's right. Go Blue!
Go Blue.
Hail to the victors.
Amen.
All right, next up we have the 6 wins, 1 loss, ranked 19th in the nation, Arizona. They are traveling to one of our favorite teams to say the name of. 4 wins, 1 loss, ranked 13th in the nation, Gonzaga.
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 Gonzaga. I have Gonzaga.
I'm actually going to go with Arizona. Yes. That's right. Chosen Arizona. I actually like Arizona school pretty good, you know. They got Rich Rod as their coach for football, and I like Arizona. Can't help it.
No.
May move there some year, you never know. Not to college. What do we got going on?
Let's see. Next up, we have NBA action. We have the 7 wins, 12 losses. The Milwaukee Bucks. They're traveling to Detroit basketball.
Oh,
10 wins,
Go.
9
Go
losses.
Go Pistons! Go Pistons!
Go Pistons! Go Pistons! It's your birthday! It's your birthday!
I wonder if that's trademarked the way that got with the way their announcer says Detroit basketball.
Oh, I can't
That'd
believe
be
that'd be trademark.
That'd be cool to get on our show at some point. This is a soundbite sometime.
You know, some of that stuff I'm always afraid of because knowing my luck, I'd be like, oh no, that can't be trademarked. And then I click it, and sure enough, yeah, it censors us out for his whole episode. I got the Pistons.
Pistons are doing pretty good. I like the direction they're headed, and you know it's a fresh, new, young team. And I haven't actually watched a lot of Pistons games yet this season, but man, they're doing all right. I've got the Pistons as well.
Speaking of doing well, we have the 20-0. That's right. That's not an error. That is their record. 20 wins, 0 losses. The Golden State defending NBA champs, Warriors. They're traveling to the 12 wins, 7 losses. The Toronto Raptors. I have to go with the undefeated Golden State Warriors.
If there ever was a game coming on where Golden State might not win it, it's not going to be this one. I've got the Golden State Warriors as well. I just had to hype that one a little bit.
I like it. Which is funny because did you see what the worst team in the NBA is right now?
The 76ers?
Yes. They have 1 win and I believe like 19 losses right now.
Yeah, they finally got to. They were basically on the same page of getting losses at the same time Golden State was getting wins. So when Golden State was 19-0, they were 0-19.
Did you
Basically,
see who the 76ers got a win against?
yes.
Sorry, Bull. Sorry, Schoonover. It was against the Lakers.
LA team.
I saw a funny picture of Kobe because Kobe's retiring at the end of this season, and he's walking off the court with a look like, you got to be joking me. We just lost the 76ers.
Yeah. Who, you know, and nobody wants to go down in history and be known as the team that lost to the 76ers, but now they've got that honor.
Yeah. I don't know if that's really an honor, though. I don't know if that's the right wording for it.
Yep. All right, this is me? Yes, this is me, isn't it? We have the 10 wins, 8 losses. One of my teams from the past, Boston Celtics. They are traveling to the 15 wins, 4 losses. Jason Boring, San Antonio Spurs. I like the Spurs. I know I'm a Celtics fan, but I'm also a Spurs fan. I got to go with the Spurs.
I'm going Spurs also. It always seems like the Spurs have the best team offense and defense.
7 minutes to go in the Lions game, and they just kicked a field goal. It's now 23-14. Lions.
Moving into some NHL hockey.
I can't hear it.
Oh, thanks, Tim.
The forgotten sound effects. Brought to you by the one and only Jamie Rose.
Wait, where's my other one here? Oh, there it is. Failed attempt here. We have the 13 wins, 7 losses, 4 overtime losses. The Nashville Predators. They're heading to the Detroit Red Wings.
Let's go Red Wings. Let's go Red Wings.
They have a record of 13 wins, 8 losses, 4 overtime losses. I got to go with the Red Wings.
I got the Detroit Red Wings as well. Let's go Red Wings. People were getting a little scared about them, Rose. They were like, "Oh man, I don't know though. I don't think it's going to be a good season." They're turning things around.
You know, they just started off a little slow. I wasn't totally too worried about them. I figured they just had to pick up their game.
You worry about everybody and everything.
What's that?
I said you worry about everything.
No, that's just Michigan football I worry about.
She goes down by 1 point, and I'm getting a text from Rose going, "I'm worried about this game."
It's more than that. It's usually a couple touchdowns.
All right. Sound effects, please. 3 points! 3 points!
3-point bonus game!
Ah!
I couldn't do anymore. My throat was starting to hurt there.
All right. We have the 14 wins, 8 losses, 2 overtime losses, the Pittsburgh Penguins. They are traveling to the 15 wins, 8 losses, 1 overtime loss, the LA Kings. Who you liking in this one, Rose?
I'm going to go with the LA Kings. They have home ice advantage.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Exact word for word.
Next up, you know, I just realized we have not played a single intro yet.
Well, it looks like by process of elimination.
We're going to give you a little NFL intro here for you guys.
That's right. So, roll it! Every time. He has to throw that in there because we've had so many failures with our theme music that we just never know if it's really going to come to you or not until we actually get into the editing program. So
hey, it's something for you guys there. It's kind of catchy. I mean, it's got that dun 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 dun.
So currently, as we're talking football, Lions game, 5 minutes left in the game. Green Bay 14, Detroit 23. Green Bay has the ball on about the 50-yard line, it looks like. You agree, Lucy? Lucy agrees.
So obviously this week there is not going to be a Lions game on your sheet because, well, they're playing right now Thursday night. So
who you got, Rose? Green Bay or the Lions?
Well, it depends. Which Lions team are we talking about? The team that's going to try to blow it or the team that's going to try to win it? Right now I'm going to go with the Lions just because Schoonover's there right now.
That's right. He's been cheering his heart out tonight. He's been on TV a few times, folks.
He's famous.
You see yes. Yep. If you're recording this game, you'll be able to see Schoonover over and over again. That's scary.
Well, maybe on the ESPN too. On the highlights, you might be able to see him tomorrow morning.
Lions leaving guys wide open, trying to blow this game. All right. So our first game this week, NFL game action for your Sunday viewing pleasure. We have the 6 wins, 5 losses Seattle Seahawks. They are traveling to the... Oh, yes, here we are. 8 wins, 3 losses. The Minnesota Vikings, who are suddenly surprising people, Rose.
Yep, right now they are leading the division there. I'm going to go with the Vikings.
I'm going to go with the Vikings as well.
Next, the 6 wins, 5 losses, the Kansas City Chiefs. They're traveling to Oakland to face the Raiders, who are 5 wins and 6 losses. I'm going to go with the Chiefs.
I got to go Kansas City Chiefs. They got one of my favorite coaches in the league. So,
Andy Reid.
Andy Reid, yep. Coach Andy Reid and the Chiefs are battling back, man. They're making it. They might make it into the playoffs. All right. Our final game of the week. We have the 6 wins, 5 losses. The New York Jets. They are traveling to the 5 wins and 6 losses. The New York Giants.
Now to me,
for New York.
I know, this doesn't really seem like a home field advantage for either team. It feels like they're both home.
Yep.
It'd be like the Chicago Cubs facing the Chicago White Sox.
This is true. So is this technically considered a rivalry game, you think?
I have no idea. I guess the Battle of New York, maybe?
Did they just let Aaron Rodgers walk right in for a touchdown?
Did. Yep. So now
With
it's going to be,
minutes,
it looks like 21-23 Lions winning right now with 3 minutes left in the game.
So Stafford's got his work cut out for him.
Oh, jeez. And Stafford does not look happy either. He's like, you've got to be joking.
No, he doesn't. Look at that. Nobody can even catch Aaron Rodgers, and he just walks right in, holds the football like a cocky jerk. Looks to me like this.
I got to go with the Jets on this game.
Oh, yeah, back to our current game. Let's see. The Giants have good old Eli Manning, and I'm a huge fan of his. Not. I'm going to go with the Jets.
Boy, it's
All
weird
right,
not having any NASCAR this week.
I know, that does feel weird not having any NASCAR this week. Is there any other car racing going on?
I don't know. It says, let's see, it says here, And UFC Chief says Holly Holm and the Ronda Rousey rematch will happen probably next year, because if I remember right, I think Ronda there has a broken jaw.
Yeah. Supposedly she has a broken jaw plus like 3 movies she needs to make right now. So, I'm sorry, but I'm not so convinced that she didn't drop that title on purpose.
Yeah.
The new girl that won it seems like a real sweet girl. I mean, she was very humble and very happy and very excited that she won. But at the same time, one of the things I noticed, going back a little bit, because this happened a while ago, I just noticed just from the highlights, I didn't rent the fight or anything like that, but they were saying that Ronda Rousey wasn't even fighting her like normal style of fighting when she was taking her on. So I found that a little interesting. I'm kind of wondering if she took the drop on purpose.
Could be.
Because Rose, she really, really wants to come to WWE. Yes.
I could, that would make sense. That would make sense. We shall see.
Only time will tell.
Did you watch the Browns game the other night?
I did not.
So the Browns right now are really struggling with injuries, and I believe they're on their second or third string quarterback now.
Third string quarterback.
So the funny part is Johnny Manziel, Johnny Football, is their third string quarterback. They brought up one of their fourth string quarterbacks to be the quarterback ahead of Johnny Football because of all Johnny Football's issues with alcohol. So now the Browns name Austin Davis starter over Johnny Football.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what's going on with their other guy they had there. He must be injured or something.
Yeah, he got injured in that game the other night. I was watching it, and he took a hard hit, and I think he's out for the season now.
Wow. Okay.
I think with an ACL or MCL injury.
Either way, they're saying Johnny Manziel has screwed up his career in Cleveland. It's done. It's over. They won't be keeping him this season.
No.
He'll be done after this year.
Yep, I can see him going somewhere else.
Rumor has it that Dallas is interested in him, that their owner over there, that rich guy that likes to be known by everybody, has showed a lot of interest in him. So, yeah, that'd be a great environment for him to go. Go back to Texas.
Yep.
Because you didn't party too much there.
Congratulations goes out to Brett Favre. They retired his number. The Packers retired his number on Thanksgiving, I believe it was.
Yeah, Thanksgiving night, I think it was. I had watched the first 2 games that were on, the Lions and whatever the second game was, so we gave up on football that night and watched some other stuff. But that's the first time Brett Favre's been back in many years, actually, because he severed ties with them when they benched him, basically. That's what it came down to. They didn't bench him, but they didn't choose him as the starting quarterback either. So that's when he retired. Not retired, no, he went somewhere else for a year, I think it was. Yeah.
Yep. Apparently there's 3 current Ring of Honor talents heading to NXT.
Really?
It says the likes of Finn Balor, Baron Corbin, and Samoa Joe are finally going to be promoted to the next... Whoa. Stop.
What the heck?
Stupid advertisements. Anyways,
You never
I can't even read the article to you guys because of that stupid thing.
You never know what you're going to get on our show.
Here's a funny story. The Minnesota Wild game the other night. Apparently a wedding couple decided to go to the game, the hockey game, the Minnesota Wild game, in their wedding attire. The bride is sitting there in her wedding dress, and the groom is sitting there in his tuxedo. She's eating, looks like a hot dog, and he's playing on his phone. It's just kind of funny to see. I guess that was their reception.
Wow.
This came in today. Halftime show at the Super Bowl this year will be Coldplay.
Woohoo!
Hopefully they'll have a good performance there.
It's a good time to restock your food, people.
This will tell you how good the Golden State Warriors are right now. The Golden State Warriors 20-0 start has tied the best beginning to any season in the history of the 4 major league professional sports. The other was the 1884 Maroons, and I believe they're a baseball team. So that was the most comparable thing to the Golden State Warriors start is a baseball team back in the 1800s.
Looks like Coach Harbaugh is going to be looking for a new defensive coordinator at the end of the season, or maybe even before our bowl game. I'm not sure how that works, but says that DJ Durkins is expected to be announced as Maryland's next head coach. So, congratulations to DJ Durkin. I mean, you've been a big help to us this season. So, good luck in Maryland.
I wonder how Schoonover feels about this one. Mark McGuire is named the bench coach for the San Diego Padres. McGuire was the hitting coach of the Dodgers for the last 3 seasons.
Huh. Looks like intern athletic director Jim Hackett is ready to step down for Michigan Athletics. After all he's done for us, some people are sad to see that happen, but I think he's staying on and hiring a firm to help him find the next replacement. What is up with all these people, these places hiring firms to help them find their next person they need now? You don't have the resources to do that yourself? I mean...
The part that's funny about that, a lot of times when you hire those kind of firms, you have to give them a certain portion of your signing, whatever, your contract.
Yeah.
So I almost think you're almost losing money by doing that.
Right. Detroit update is 21-23. Detroit still leads. It's a 2-minute warning. It's second down for the Lions. The Detroit tendered a couple of their pitchers that they had. And Filas. They have decided to make some roster changes. So, I guess non-tender re-signing them, basically.
If the college football playoffs were to start today, you'd have Clemson playing Iowa and Alabama playing Oklahoma. Former Detroit Tiger David Price agrees
Good
to...
Lord.
What?
I said, good Lord, this guy and his deal.
Yeah. David Price, former Detroit Tiger, agrees to a deal with the Boston Red Sox for 7 years, $217 million contract.
That is unreal. Show me the money. Money.
Oh, sorry. That was just a lot of lot of zeros, so I had to give it a few extra cleans there.
Exactly. Well, congratulations to him for being able to get that kind of money because, sadly, he didn't earn that money that he signed for with us this year. So, I mean,
well, the Tigers ended up trading him to Toronto.
right, because he didn't hold up to the expectation we had for him for the money we were paying him.
Yep. You were just talking about the Cleveland Browns quarterback, Josh McCown. It wasn't an MCL or ACL injury. He's out for the season with a fractured clavicle.
Oh, wow, okay.
Kobe Bryant will go down in one of the history's greatest. A few of his interesting fun facts for you. He's a 5-time NBA champion, 2 times NBA Finals MVP, 1 NBA MVP. Let's see. There's so many stats here. 2-time U.S. Olympic gold medal winner. Career total points, 32,638. 3rd NBA all-time scoring leader. And a partridge in a pear tree. Golden State, just to talk how great Stephen Curry is, he leads the NBA with 94 three-pointers this season. The next closest is Kyle Lowry with 52, and he plays for the Raptors. Tells you how good of a shooter he is. Speaking of big deals, Tigers signed Jordan Zimmer. He's a right-hander, was number 1 on the team's free agent list, signed a 5-year, $110 million deal.
Unreal.
I would love to get paid that much money to play a game.
I'll take a year contract for the minimum that you pay in the NFL. I'll take the league minimum.
Yep. I think that's all I got for you guys.
30 seconds left in the Lions game. Still 21-23. Lions lead with 30 seconds left. And it looks like it's 4th and 13. So they're going to give Green Bay a little bit of time to work with. Not much.
Punts the ball. Fair catch.
With 23 seconds left in the game, folks. So we'll see if Schoonover gets us a win or not. All right, guys. Well, that's all we have for you this week. It's like I said, it's great to be back. Thanks everyone again for all your well wishes and everything during our tough time. And thanks, Rose, for holding down the fort for us. Get out there and watch some games this weekend or do whatever you like to do on the weekend. It's holiday, Christmas shopping time. Some of you might be doing that during a game. Who knows? I'm the coach. Be blessed, everyone.
And I'm Jamie.
And we'll see you again real soon. Take care, everybody.